Well, today is November the 1st, 2019. I want to give a quick update of everything that we've done so far to Edna. I picked her up in April of 2019 this year and been working on her a little bit at a time here and there, little projects, and let you kind of give a progress report on where we are so far. I'll kind of start, I guess, on the outside first. Well, let me open up the hood and kind of go through everything we've done on the hood, done under the hood. get her rolling. Things have been replaced. Of course, first thing we replaced was the battery. Everything dealing with the starting system, solenoid. Got a new starter. Ended up redoing the whole fuel system. New fuel pump. New Edelbrock 600 carburetor. And ended up replacing the fuel tank and the sending unit, everything dealing with the fuel system, because everything from that ethanol gas just totally ruined everything dealing with the fuel. And let's see, what else have we done underneath the hood? We ended up replacing the distributor and distributor cap, all new wiring. Had a few burnt wires and so forth. Like I said, we've already had to put a new starter on it as well. Just got the oil changed in it yesterday, and that's a new, what is that thing called? Ignition module. And then after we got all that done, and we realized that we had a problem with the brake calipers were froze up, and got it to where we got the brake calipers unseized and got some new, I don't know if you can see underneath here, but we got new brake lines and brake calipers. Got that going, got it where it would roll and run, and realized that the tires were all separated, and it rode like a log wagon. So we put all new rubber all the way around, and shortly after that I had the dual exhaust repaired, or actually changed out. So we got all new pipe underneath, and those are MagnaFlow 40 series mufflers. I'll crank it up here in a minute. It sounds pretty good. And also replaced all shocks, front and rear shocks. Hadn't really done too much of cosmetically. Just washed it, and I sprayed some primer, rust inhibitor on the places where we were starting to see some rust. And then I started working on some of the door seals, replaced the rubber in here. Still can't get this one to fit just right, so I've still got a problem with some water seeping down in here. I think this is the aftermarket door, and it's got some fitting problems because we can't really even get the window to roll up and down properly. But I do have the interior cleaned up really nice, and looks real good. I'm gonna have to replace the inside of the glove box, because yesterday I had to take it out to get to the heater core and clean out all the debris. There was a lot of leaves and such piled up inside the heater core. Got that all cleaned out. But really got the windows are seized up, and I've replaced just about every part inside there, but they're still not lining up in the track. So it's got to be something with the way the door was manufactured, because nothing's really fitting as far as the window goes. but that's another project for another day. Pull around here and let's crank her up. I wanted to get all of the mechanical stuff working really good before I even worried about, you know, the cosmetic, you know, redoing any paint, you know, or new wheels or anything. But she's running really good. Everything on the dash works. I'm probably gonna end up replacing some of the lights in the dash. Probably want to go with a LED system. Yeah, she cranks right up. Sounds good. Found out that the heater does work, but the air conditioning, I haven't replaced the air compressor yet. But after I cleaned all the leaves out of the heater core and let her run for a while, found out that the heater does work. I got to get the linkage fixed here because it's obviously not hooked up. And squirrel cage fan has got a little bit of a squeak in it. Feel like I can just get some WD-40 and take care of that. But you can see the turn signal. That's left. It's working fine. Right side's working fine. Now the fuel gauge does work, and windshield wipers working fine. Headlights, of course it's daylight now, so you can't see, but the high beam indicator works fine. All the interior is really in good shape. Kirk did a nice job with the carpet and the seat and everything. And like I said, I just got to do some more work on these window sills because it's got a lot of whistling going on when going down the road. These seals don't seal right, so you got a lot of road and wind noise going on with that. So, you know, the next step is the air conditioning, and then we'll move on to body work and paint job down the road. But tell me, fairly quiet on the inside of the engine compartment, and it's got a nice little rumble on the backside. It's cold today, so seeing that heat coming out of that exhaust. Also, when I said that I replaced everything with the fuel system, that was the fuel tank, the sending unit, lines, everything all the way up to the carburetor. So anyway, that's the update so far with